A Zigzag Death by Richard Atkinson. Zigzag Death. It was a strange day, people walking into me like I didn't exist. I'd been to the flea market. I like looking in junk bins to see if I could come up with anything to make life seem like it was worth living again, when most of the time it did not feel like continuing with nothing to show apart from a lousy hangover, a wet sofa and stick on the floor. So I got back from the flea market with a rucksack full of stuff I hoped would make me feel like continuing this once-in-a-lifetime fight without the feeling of needing to put a halt to it. And I was at the metro and decided to have a smoke before going up to the metro. So I was smoking and standing with my rucksack, and this very old lady came into my view just in front of me. An Eastern European probable immigrant was playing his accordion just to the side of me, and I liked his music. It had a heart, and he was just collecting, or trying to collect, folks' pennies. But you could tell he just did it because he loved it, and it sounded wonderful. The old lady in front of me had a bag and an old hat. I could only see her back, but you could tell she was really old by the way she walked or danced, because right in front of me she did a kind of zigzag dance with her arms outstretched like a bird waiting to take off for the last time. She kind of danced to the music which was playing from the accordion. She kind of zigzagged in between the shoppers, and they carefully tried to ignore her, but you could see them looking at her like she was insane. And it felt wonderful that she could do this and not be locked up for doing it. Also, no one said or did anything about her apparent lunacy, so I guessed I was still in England. It looked like she was heading for a shop, but on getting to the shop she zigzagged her way away from it, even though she had a bag attached to her arms like a gift to the gods she must have. I also guessed that if I had been close to death like her, I would also not really give a fig leaf of what people thought, and if I had lived a happy life like she obviously had, I might like to show what life really meant also. Not about money or shopping or giving a fig leaf, about how bad it can be, but just how moments make up life, and moments of happiness when you do not give a fig leaf about what anyone thinks about you, or how much money you earn, or what car you own, or how many kids you have, or what places you go. Me, I just had a fun time looking up things for 50p in a concerted effort to keep on trying my best not to die. I watched the old lady, and it was the best sight for a man just trying to find a reason to carry on with this crazy living thing. She must be so old, I thought, that even death did not worry her anymore. And I just wished I could be like her too, be unafraid of closing time, as if it was just a little cliche to be overcome, like life is. The keys I am hitting sound like bullets going off. That sounds damn good. Sometimes everything makes sense, and you even smile in wonder.